Hi guys, Patrick Johnston, managing broker, co-owner of Go Dominican Life, the real estate company right here in the beautiful country of the Dominican Republic. Currently I'm in Sosua and I'm here for the week working at our office here. But I wanted to give you a briefing and update on the mortgage division that we have. Mortgages are not extremely popular in the Dominican Republic. They're relatively new compared to the accessibility of mortgages in the US and Canada. So things are a little differently down here, but the majority of people that work with us in our mortgage division are actually refinancing their homes in the US or in Canada through our licensed mortgage brokers within our group, for all 50 states and all throughout Canada. So we can serve you no matter where you're coming in from, New York, California, Florida, Maine, Alberta, Ontario, Nova Scotia, no matter where you are in both countries, we can help you organize your financing for your asset here in the Dominican Republic. But what I want to warn you about is a couple things. In Canada specifically, there is what they call the stress test. And any mortgage broker or bank will talk to you about what the stress test is. Go back a year from now, when mortgage rates were like 1.6 to 2%, the stress test was sitting around 5%, 3 full percentage points above what the current least amount variable rate that was available in the marketplace then. The same existing stress test exists today, but instead of being 3% above 2% mortgages, we're now sitting around 7 to 8% as a stress test to qualify for that mortgage. What a stress test means is this, is that the bank wants to ensure that if there's extreme fluctuation to the interest rate, that you would still be able to afford to carry it, etc. Luckily, as I know our audience is 45 to 65-year-old couples from North America, US or Canada. The majority of you aren't in a situation that is in a concern regarding rising interest rates. Let me qualify that. Most people, including me, have a mortgage that may be 10 to 25% of the market value of our current property, or we don't have any mortgage at all. So this conversation is more so for people that were just recently bought a property, normally 45 or less, because they're getting into the real estate world with 5 to 10% down and an interest rate that is applicable that has happened, say, in the last year. But this is not you. If you're buying a second home anywhere in the world, for the most part, you paid off your existing home in the US or Canada. But what I'm saying to you now is that if you have an asset that is paid off or very little mortgage to value, our company can help you coordinate in sync the showing and touring of properties throughout the country here in the Dominican Republic, have an agreement of purchase and sale to buy a property here, and at the same time, the next step, arrange your financing through the US or Canadian banks or private lending, and then move automatically into our property management division to help you on the closing, to have a booking engine or a revenue stream to help offset any money that you have borrowed against your personal residence in the US or Canada to acquire a second asset here in the Dominican Republic. How's that for complicated? Very straightforward though. Basically, if you have an asset worth $1 million in Canada, the United States, just as an example, and you owe nothing on it, you can buy an average home here in the Dominican Republic for less than $300,000 and a great home. We can help you refinance your home, take enough money for closing costs, furniture, and the original purchase, get you organized, figure out that payment so that you know what the payment is against the property that you're buying, because that'll be in a US lending environment or Canadian lending environment. And then we can show you through our property management division the revenue flow that we can create for you when you're not here. So the best part of this is that currently, if you're sitting on a mortgage or you're sitting on your personal residence in North America and it's paid for, that property is not serving you. The money's not working for you. The property is an expense because no matter what, we have insurance and property taxes and utilities, but you have no revenue to offset that expense. I'm suggesting that you buy a second property with our company through the 3 divisions that I've just mentioned, and we can show you how you can generate positive cash flow between $1,800 net in your pocket to $3,500 per month net in your pocket after property management fees and after expenses, net in your pocket, and that will supersede any borrowing that you take against your property in North America. So I challenge you in today's world, let us show you the plan by identifying a property that makes sense for you, identifying the cost of refinancing your home and what the payment would be, including all the closing costs for that, and the number 3, what the revenue flow will be for that property here in the Dominican Republic. Because what I want you to do is create wealth in 2023. You might as well have 2 properties that are gaining strength for you and are paying for each other. And if you're coming here anyway to the Dominican Republic, you can reduce your expenses because you won't need accommodation expenses. We just simply block out the weeks that you are going to be here in the country in your villa or condo. And then you can even take advice from your tax advisor in the US or Canada, but even then your cost of transportation to review your asset that is being managed professionally by our company, your normal expenses such as airfare, taxi, etc., are tax deductible against the income that you're generating from your property. How's that? Does that sound better? I'd rather have your Dominican property pay for your cost of carrying for your insurance, your property taxes, and miscellaneous utilities in your personal residence, and pay all the costs of your property here and have money left over in your pocket. So let us show you how we do that. It is easier than you think. I've done it my entire life in terms of income properties, and I would rather have the tenants pay for my life than me pay for my life. And I'm going to show you how to do that too. How does that sound? On my WhatsApp at 829-525-1782, text me. I will put you in contact with our mortgage brokers. I'll put you in touch with Peter, who's in control of our management and rental. I'll quarterback the whole thing with the brokers across the country to show you properties that make this property ladder make sense. Okay? So from Sosua, I'm Patrick Johnston. Thanks for watching today. Comment below. Don't forget to like, share this information, because if it doesn't help you, it will definitely help somebody else. And don't forget, as you look around here, life is better at the beach. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye for now.